This is TechCrunch. Fabian Kamberi, CEO and co-founder of the Berlin-based AI gaming startup Born, thinks the current AI companions on the market are designed to be exploitative and geared towards isolating users through one-to-one relationships with AI chatbots. Kamberi told TechCrunch it feels like it fuels the loneliness epidemic instead of making it more fun and giving users the opportunity to make their lives better. The future of AI companions, he says, is about shared experiences that strengthen real-world bonds. Born's flagship AI product is an app where users can raise, play mini-games with, and co-parent a cute virtual pet named Pingu. Think of it as a generative AI-powered Tamagotchi or a Neopet, but one that requires collaboration with another human, like a friend or romantic partner. It's a freemium app where users can pay for a Pingu Pass subscription for additional features, and while it's reached more than 15 million users globally, according to Born, the company has not disclosed how many of those are paying customers, a critical question for any consumer subscription business. Now, the idea behind Pingu is that the social aspect turns the pet into a shared project, helping users engage with both the AI character and their real-life relationships. Now, Born is gearing up to release new characters for the Pingu app and launch another social AI product designed for young people. Born's thesis that AI companions should both entertain and incorporate a social element has attracted investor attention. The startup, formerly known as Slay, has raised a $15 million Series A, bringing its total funding to $25 million from investors including Excel, Tencent, and Leighton Ventures. The thesis doesn't stray too far from where Born was Slay, a social media app for teenagers that revolved around giving and receiving compliments. At the time, Kamberi described Slay as the go-to spot for teens to rediscover social interactions in various play modes. The pivot to Born's AI companions carries forward that same principle of making digital interactions more positive and socially engaging. With the fresh funds, Born plans to launch new characters on the Pingu app, including another cute digital companion that would double as a learning companion, according to Kamberi. The startup is also opening an office in New York later this year focused on marketing and AI research. That research will include improving its character engine so that each new AI friend can form a consistent personality, remember interactions, and grow alongside the user. Born is also preparing to launch another AI social product, specifically for young people ages 16 to 21, though kids as young as 13 can use Born's apps. Kamberi noted that Born mainly relies on OpenAI's generative AI models, but has built additional safety layers on top. The new product is still in stealth mode, but Kamberi says it will allow users to create and engage with culturally relevant AI companions that feel like real friends. For example, he said the bots might send you TikTok videos or Instagram reels based on the content you already consume on social media. Kamberi added that he expects Born's new product to have network effects as users share their creations on social media. One Friday evening, Alex van der Vorm could not stop thinking, I should do something with someone. But she found herself alone once again on a Friday night thinking about just heading to the gym. And that's when she realized that trying to make plans with people these days is incredibly hard. She said, figuring out who's around, texting, waiting, researching options, it felt absurd that staying home and watching a movie was one tap, but seeing a friend was 10 steps. At 25 years old, van der Vorm is very much Gen Z, that overly connected demographic that somehow also self-reports as feeling overwhelmingly isolated and lonely. Van der Vorm studied computational neuroscience at Harvard University and later worked at a lab where she studied how social connections impact mental and physical health. She said, "The data is stark. Isolation can be as physically damaging as things we universally agree are bad for us. That gave me the confidence that working on friendship isn't soft, it's a real health problem. So in 2020, Vandervorm started working on Clyx, a social platform that helps users find community events to join. 5 years later, the app today has 50,000 active users buying tickets for events and more than 200,000 users browsing events. The company has now raised $14 million in a Series A round, led by Blitzscaling Ventures with participation from other investors, including Iqram Magdon-Ismail, the co-founder of Venmo, and F1-driver-turned-investor Nico Rosberg. Clyx itself is quite simple. It pulls event data from sites such as Ticketmaster and TikTok and shows its users events in their cities that they can sign up for. It also offers suggestions for places to try, and users can upload their contacts to the app to see which events their friends are going to. The company has also built a compatibility engine that recommends people users can connect with at events. The app even nudges people to connect and reconnect, which Vandervorm says takes away the awkward burden of reaching out cold, or alleviates what some might perceive as the tedious task of nurturing a new friendship. Clyx also has a feature called Programs, essentially a series of events that leads people to hang out with the same group of people while at workshop sessions. Vandervorm told TechCrunch she met her lead investors through personal connections, including through a chance meeting with a stranger at a coffee shop who connected her with an investor friend. She met Magdon-Ismail, the co-founder of Venmo, after someone heard her give a talk at the Harvard Club and thought the two should meet. To hear Vandervorm speak of this, it seems to be a case of right place, right time. Clyx is currently operating only in Miami and London, and Vandervorm aims to launch the app in New York later this month and in Sao Paulo this year. The company is also investing heavily in product development, brand and cultural partnerships, and of course expanding its team. Clyx is not the first app to try to help people get outside and meet new folks. Posh, Meetup, Dice, and even Eventbrite have done that for years. Bumble has an option to look for friends, and even Hinge is trying to get people to go outside more. But Vandervorm hopes Clyx can stand out. She said, "My dream is to create a world where it's as easy to go outside and spend time with your friends as it is to sit home and scroll. And if that helps people feel happier, healthier, and like they truly belong somewhere, well, that's the impact I want Clyx to have." That's it from TechCrunch. For more tech stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.